Well, it's the end of day 3 here in New Zealand, down at Tauranga, between New Zealand and Pakistan. And let's be honest, it is all New Zealand. And what was in the afternoon a very interrupted day of rain and hail, of all things. But New Zealand have a lead of 192, and they are certainly in pole position. For Pakistan, I think we've got to call it a day of two halves. The first day with first half of the day, 80 for 6. That is not the position that they would want to have been in at the start of the day. I'm sure the message from the coaches, Misbah ul Haq, will be let's get through to lunch unscathed, not too many losses of wickets. But 80 for 6 is not where they would want to have been. Second half of the day, so I say it's a day of two halves for Pakistan. Lost those early wickets early on, but the second half of the day, skipper Rizwan, 71, Faheem, Ashraf, 91. They showed a lot of fight and they hung in there, and they went after the loose deliveries. And I think this is the difference from the first half of the day, where I think at times that top order for Pakistan did show resilience and did try to tough it out. But it's that balancing act, isn't it, of respecting the good delivery, but also trying to put pressure on the bowler and the bowling group, just not allowing the New Zealand bowlers to bowl at you. Now, the New Zealand bowling group is very good and very experienced in Trent, Boult, Tim Southee, Cole Jamieson, and Neil Wagner. They really come at you, but it's that balance of not allowing them to come at you and still trying to put pressure on them. Yes, they're very good bowlers. Respect the good ball, go after the loose ball. That's what Rizwan did, and that's what Ashraf did as well, until a moment of brilliance. And this is what Test cricket is all about, waiting for that moment of brilliance. And Mitchell Satner produced it in the field of all places. Hit through mid-wicket, he chased after it, sliding dive, picked it up with one hand, threw the ball in for a shy, and it hit the stumps. Rizwan back into the changing room. And it's those pieces of brilliance you need to be patient for. And New Zealand were very fortunate on that front. Ashraf put on a few runs after that. He played exceptionally well. Gee whiz, he's a good player. But then the wickets came about for New Zealand and Pakistan having to be all out. So that's the situation of the game. One bowler that really impresses me is Cole Jamieson. He's tall, very tall bowler, strong. He bowls pretty quick. He didn't bowl that quick 3-4 years ago, I'll tell you that right now. But over the time, he's really worked on his strength and conditioning. So all those young bowlers out there, this guy is a classic example of working on your game and your health. He's got himself into peak physical condition. He's got the added advantage of being nice and tall. He hits the seam. He bowls good pace at the end of the day as well. So he maintains his pace throughout the day, and he is going to be a real star for New Zealand in the future. So it's a good lesson for young cricketers who are watching this video. Tim Southee, 298 wickets, just 2 more to go to get to 300, and that's going to be a wonderful milestone for him when he can get there. But I did feel like he just went searching a touch to get that milestone this afternoon. Where are we at? Well, New Zealand have a lead of 192. There are 6 sessions left in this match with 2 days to go. Who knows what holds in the weather? So I think New Zealand, even if they got Pakistan out before the follow-on, they would have gone out and had a bat as well. Let's just say the first session tomorrow, they pick up at least 100 runs. So there's a 300-run lead that they have. I'm pretty sure they'll be aggressive in that middle session and try and declare, because they need plenty of time to bowl Pakistan out again, because this is a pretty decent wicket. It's not really breaking up like some wickets you see across the world. So they need to give themselves plenty of time. And with the weather being a little bit dodgy at times, I can see them trying to lift up that scoring rate, the back end of that first session and in that middle session, to have enough runs on the board and leave them enough time to bowl Pakistan out. But Pakistan, they need to show a lot of fight.